Hey everybody, I just wanted to put up a quick video today. I have to actually go to work in a couple of hours, and I usually work second shift, and then I usually stay up late at night and then kind of sleep in 9, 10, 11-ish, depends on whether the alarm goes off, whether I care, or whether I'm just extra tired. But I wanted to mention that I am kind of stuck right now. I feel overwhelmed from everything that's been going on YouTube right now. Not in a bad way, just kind of, I mean, in a good way, obviously, but the problem that I'm running into is, you know, when you have so many things to do and you go, oh my God, there's so many things that I need to do. What is it that I need to do? And so then you just kind of freeze. Well, I'm freezing right now, and I know how to get by it. I know, pick one thing, do it, move on to the next thing. I get it. I understand that, but it's just kind of like the video that I posted up yesterday about fishing for ideas. I have too many half ideas in my head right now, and I am just kind of stuck. So there is a very distinct possibility that there is going to be nothing new from me until this coming weekend, and I am hoping that come Friday, which is usually when I do my main series on Xander's Meteor, I'm hoping that by Friday I will be back in the saddle and have things, or at least be able to set everything else aside and not worry about anything else, and just do the next in the 9 questions, my Roaring 20 series. So if by chance you guys notice me not being as active as I usually am, it's because of 2 reasons. 1, I do have to work the next couple of days, and 2, I just feel frozen from not being able to pick which thing I need to do or want to do first. And I'll get through it. It's just like it usually is. And I am honestly reminded often that, my once a week uploads of 12 to 13 minute originally written and then recorded, etc., blah blah blah, and produced videos is actually kind of faster than a lot of other YouTubers out there, unless they're just sitting in front of the camera, which is why I made this channel in the first place. I also did finally get an email from YouTube saying, hey, you can monetize on the videos on your channel about this channel. And it said the whole channel. It wasn't just, here are the videos that you can monetize on. It said your channel can now be monetized, and which you then do individually per. And it's not a partner, but it is a step towards partner. So I was really stoked about that, and then realized that the AdSense that I have actually attached to my email address. Okay, the AdSense account that I have is attached to my personal email address. That personal email address is what I use to sign into Xander's Meteor. Unfortunately, you can't have multiple AdSense accounts, and disconnecting your AdSense account without canceling your AdSense account and moving it to a different email address is apparently a rather convoluted process, because every time I try and follow the steps that they keep giving me, every time I find something in the help, I can't actually figure it out. I that's not true. I can figure it out. I fill out the forms correctly. I then get an email saying you cannot disassociate email number 2 from AdSense and associate email number 2 with AdSense, which I realize without actually showing you what it says, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. But basically, hey, dog out of the soybeans. But basically what it's doing is when I'm filling out the form properly, it just isn't getting through correctly, and so it is trying to disassociate AdSense from xandersmeteor@gmail.com and then reattach it to xandersmeteor@gmail.com. But the problem is that it's actually connected to my personal email account, not Xander's Meteor. And then I run into the issue where Xander's Meteor, well, I went ahead and tried to apply again with Xander's Meteor, and it said that you can't do that because there are duplicates, which I kind of knew was going to happen. But I figured I'd go ahead and do it and see what would happen and see what options it would give me. And one of the options it gave me was to switch the account associated, the Gmail account associated with the AdSense account. And that's where I am now, is where it's problematic. It's not very easy, and so whatever, it doesn't really matter. I only want to make money from this, not I necessarily need to make money from this. And if I don't for another few months, then fine, no big deal. I can deal with that. And even when I do, I'm going to do my best not to choose any options that would make the ads or anything intrusive, so try not to worry too much. And Sophia Rune, if you're watching this, I just watched a wasp crawl into a hole on the barn here. I would move the camera, but he's inside all the way. He was black and white striped, and his waist was decently thin, but kind of like when you and I were talking about that other wasp that we tried to figure out. And yeah, it's gone. Black and white striped. And went into the piece of wood. Okay, so nice and random there for everybody. So anyway, like I said, I will, hopefully as long as nothing goes horribly wrong over the next couple of days, have another 9 questions up by Friday or Saturday, probably Saturday morning or Saturday afternoon. I will also probably ramble once or twice between now and then on here. I have been taking my camera with me everywhere I go now, so that if the moment strikes me that I need to talk into the camera, I can. So at least this time I kept it under 7 minutes. So you guys have a great day. I'm going to go get ready to go to work and try and work on figuring out which step of all of the steps that I'm frozen on I need to go and do.